Alright guys, welcome back. So, as I said in the last episode, I would do some off-screen training, and I sure have. We have Youngers here, which is basically gonna be used if I should encounter a rare or something, because my Litten will basically one-tap it. Oh yeah, let's add some 40 attack and then give the rest in speed. It shouldn't be too overpowered. Okay, and then we have Litten here. Well, let's give it some more speed. Also, now I will teach you how to learn a new move, because that's also an interesting thing in this game. So, you can see one available move, and it will basically in map. I don't know if it will show on crew or map. No, okay, it only shows in global. Okay. Oh wait, it might be on others. No, okay, it doesn't show. Well, it says stats were successfully updated. Yeah, instead of that, it will say that Litten have learned a new move, and which move it is. In my case, it learned Fire Fang, and I thought, well, I should probably show it on video, because some people might be wondering. On the stream I did 2 days ago, a friend actually came into the chat and asked me how I could see if a move were physical or special attack, and if I remember it correctly, the game actually shows itself if it's special attack or physical. Oh, it doesn't. Okay. Well, then you'll have to go to Serbi or Pokemon database. Then either search up your Pokemon to see what moves it learn and if it's physical or not. Other than that, you can go on and learn the move. So you see, here's Fire Fang. That's the move we can learn. It may cause flinching and burn opponent. That's good. It tells you the accuracy, how much PP it has, and the power. And then you basically chose where to put it. Because I don't need Ember, since it's a special attack move, I'll just replace Ember. Boom, that's easy. Fire Fang is now learned by Litten. Up in that corner, there'll also come a chat box like, it couldn't learn the move because the move is currently not working. That's also a thing in this game. If a move doesn't work, the server simply won't let you learn it, because that could basically screw up the game. So yeah. Alright, now since we got Fire Fang, let's go battle this Ace Trainers. As I mentioned in the last video, they are daily, so you can battle them daily. There we go. And there's one around every city, I think. There isn't one in Patthern Village, but there's one in Baiji, which is later on. Litten is actually level 15. I could go and show you guys the honey videos, but I think I'll save it for a later video. So now our Litten is OP, overpowered as fuck right now. So that's cool. And let's progress on into boulder and cavern. And yeah, the reason why I started back in the city were because, as I mentioned, I were doing some off-screen training, so we could get Litten in to 15 and learn Fire Fang. And maybe in the next video I'll also show how you can see if a move is physical or special attack, because that's a thing I should probably let you guys know. Okay, let's move forward. And then we have this beautiful cave, and let's just for a sec listen to the music. Absolutely amazing. Still, credit out to the developers for making this awesome music. I mean, I seriously love it. Okay, here's what I'm talking about. Example, in here you'll encounter Geodudes and Zubats and Woobats. Yeah, Woobats in higher than level 1 to 3. And when you are catching a Pokemon that's over level 1 to 3, basically when you're catching a Pokemon that's over level 1, the stat points will randomly be generated into the stats. So this Geodude here, level 6, I have a chance of encountering that one in level 1. So keep an eye out for that. And I'll also catch one because I need one. And here you see a Woobat. It's basically the same thing with Woobat. Let's face this trainer. Hey there, buddy. Youngos can now learn Pursuit. Okay, sure. I'm not gonna give it more stat points because, as I said, I need it for a purpose of finding a rare or something. But I'm sure I'm gonna learn in that move. I mean, that's basically the only purpose it has. Oh yeah. Okay, I'm gonna die now. Yeah. That was unfortunate. I know I can make it through. I know I can, but I should probably not have forced my way through it, yeah. Oh yeah, also, I have a few recommendations. Okay, I'll actually show you guys where to go. So, I have a few recommendations for the first gym. What Pokemon I would say you should keep on for the first and the secondary gym. And probably longer. I mean, I caught a Pokemon here which people basically said were shit. I have carried it and trained it. And I have used it in the competition, and I used it to beat the 4th gym. So it's basically aren't shit. It's a good Pokemon. So over here in this area, at daytime you can find a Deerling. And Deerling is a great Pokemon. Legitly, Deerling is a great Pokemon. Actually, I forgot to add something. My bad. Give me a sec. Because I actually wanted to add pictures of the Pokemon we were talking about, just in case that people might be wondering what is a Deerling. I mean, for those who basically haven't played Pokemon, they might be confused about what a Deerling is, and I'll add one. Give me a sec, and I'll add it to the screen. If there's a toolbox wanted to work with me. Image, there we go. Show Pokemon. Okay, there we go. And we'll find the Deerling. There we go. That right there, that is a Deerling. And I'll zoom up. There we go. That is a Deerling. You can find that in the grass during daytime. Alright. And I'll keep this thing. I've removed it from the screen now, but I'll show off what else you can find that is actually quite good. I mean, there's a few things you can use. But for starters, I would probably go with Deerling and learn it something like Vine Whip and Jump Kick and things like that. Even though I think Jump Kick is around level 30s or so. Yeah, I'll go with Vine Whip. I believe it gets... Yeah, and then it gets Leech Seed. Leech Seed is actually a great move if you wanna get Pokemons that are... what is it called? If you wanna get Pokemon you wanna capture on low health. The only problem about Leech Seed is Leech Seed aren't stopping, so if you are using Leech Seed and get the Pokemon to like 6% health, you only get like one chance of catching it. If you don't catch it, it'll die. So use Leech Seed wisely. mean, I've made a few failure myself with Leech Seed on Pokemons I actually wanted to capture, so I know as experience how sadly it can wend. And we'll go back here and continue forward. And we'll basically just spam Fire Fang, even though I might run. Oh my god, that wasn't the correct way. Yeah. It's actually kind of sad. It's been a while since I've been in here. I mean, I did a live stream, or like 3 hours of a live stream where I tried to find the Noibat, which are ultra rare, which I might not find. What's that? Level 8 Woobat, go away. Okay, here's the example I was telling you guys about. This is level 1 Woobat. That means it hasn't learned any stat points yet. That means it has the base stats. As I mentioned in another video how the base stats things work. It only has the base stats. And actually let's capture this thing because I actually want a Woobat. And no, I don't need it because of the nature and such. I'll use it for purpose of my rival. Because I know for a fact my rival is a pain in the butt to defeat. So are the grunts over here. That's another reason. No, we're not gonna capture a new one. I'm also gonna capture a Geodude whenever I encounter one at a low level. Which aren't gonna happen right now. No. Okay, this is Patthern Village. Here's the first gym located, and we are not. And here is an expert pricer. He gives you. He basically every 3 hours gives you 5 starter balls, and that's great because seriously, you need the balls. Even when you don't have money, you need the balls. And here we have Mary. Oh, she has 2 badges. Oh, okay. Okay, let's continue forwards. Okay, so... Okay, I'll have to find the picture of the next 2 Pokemons I want to show. Yeah, and I know I should have done this before I made the video. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, but well, apparently it's not gonna happen. And I'm gonna show off both Pokemons. I'm sorry it takes a while to do, but well, the video has only been 30 minutes, so I have a good feeling. So it hasn't been that long yet. Show Pokemon 2. Okay, there we go. And we'll take okay, you are actually way too big. Oh, whoops. Properties, browse. Oh my, this thing is also freaking big. Give me a sec to get this thing on the screen. There we go. Okay, so on this route, I mean in this city, you can encounter Mankeys and Cubone. Mankey are common to find, you'll find it very often. You actually have another choice. Oh, fuck. Stop that. Sorry guys, I screwed up. Okay. You actually have another choice. Give me a sec. Yeah, I seriously should have done this before the freaking showcase, but yeah. But I think it's a good experience that I'm showing off these Pokemons because some people might not know what they are looking for. Here we go. Here's the 3 options you actually have here. The first gym is a ground gym, and you really don't have any possibilities of getting any water types at all, because you can't obtain the fishing rod by quest after. You can only get it after you have defeated the first gym. So dealing, which I showed on the previous route, and Mankey, Sandshrew, and Cubone, they are actually the Pokemons you can get here, which would be great for this gym. And just to mention it, Mankey, Sandshrew, Cubone, they are also great Pokemons for the next gym. The next gym is Electric. And your ground type Pokemons are actually great. They should be a bit defensive, because the gym is hard. And the Mankey, for the Mankey wise and the Cubone wise, those two, they should be adamant natured, and then their perspective natures, I mean abilities, yeah. And this thing, the Sandshrew, well, personally, I would go Sandshrew defensive. Build it defensive somehow, some way, which means it needs to have a bit of defense and a lot of special defense. Actually, I don't remember Sandshrew space stats. I'll help you guys and search it up. Sandshrew. Okay, let's see. Okay, so the base stats for Sandshrew is like, okay, I'm just saying the base stats, and then you have to halve the stats I'm saying. 15 health, 73 attack, 85 defense, 20 special attack, 30 special defense, and 40 speed. So it's basically a defensor. So I would probably go with the nature. I thought about bold, but I don't think that's a good. Actually, let me search up the natures. In the description below, I'll leave a link to where you can actually find useful information about natures and such. What is raised, what are lowered. Okay, let me just first have a look. No, it's a tagger, so that won't work. Yeah, okay, I would probably go with a relaxed. Sandshrew, because it raises its defense and lower its speed. And as you heard, it has 13 speed. And you have to half that. That's 15 speed. So speed are kind of useless on a Sandshrew. So yeah, I would go with a relaxed one, if I were you. And for the Mankey and the Cubone, as I said, go adamant. That really works well. And if you evolve Cubone at night time, then you'll get an Alolan Marak. And that's a great Pokemon, just saying. It really helps you a lot. It can help you through both gyms easily. Even though you have to put the stats wisely. Okay, so that's the Pokemon I would personally suggest you for use for the first gym. And sure, I'm gonna capture some of them for actually show off how it is. Let's see. Okay, here's a Sandshrew. Let's change it to Woobat, use Confusion, lower its health. Wow! We actually got a relaxed Sandvale at the first freaking catch. That's actually fun. Oh yeah, there's also Bunnelby. Yeah, Bunnelby isn't that good, so I wouldn't suggest it. And the best part is my Sandshrew actually were level 1. Okay, I might have to... Okay, give me a sec. I'll have to train it at something else than that. Anyways, we got the relaxed Sandshrew, and that's actually great. Okay, the video is about to be around 20 minutes long. I don't know, I might make it longer, this one, just for getting the team ready for the gym. I mean, we are probably gonna start Young Goose after this. Oh yeah, and you can find Cubone both day and nights, I believe. I believe it both night and days. My problem right here is I basically can't. There we go. The training part about this is isn't that good. Sandshrew, you were a basic attacker, right? Yeah. It's a physical attacker. In the next video I'll show off that. Okay, so the moves are Poison Stick, Rollout, Rapid Spin, Furry Cutter, Magnitude, Swift, Sand Tomb, Slash, Dig, Gyro Ball, Sword Dance, and Earthquake. Those are some moves that it can learn, which actually are great. And if you want a Alolan, I don't think you actually can obtain a Alolan Sandshrew at this point. Otherwise it would be Ice type and you could learn it like Blizzard and such. Let's actually have a look at Sandslash. If it learns any better moves. Nah, it's basically the same thing. And that's actually great. I mean, okay, I'm probably spoilering something, but I'll show it anyway whenever I get to it. In Glassmore City, which is around the 4th gym, I actually gave the opportunity to buy a few moves, and including that is Giga Impact. So I might give this Sandshrew featuring Sandslash, Giga Impact, and Sword Dance. Because seriously, the 4th gym has a Smeargle as the first Pokemon, which basically allows you to use any move around that. Oh yeah, and we'll also need a Pikachu for... Yeah, we'll need the... we need a Alolan Raichu for the purpose of this. For the purpose of the 4th gym. Because it's a water gym and it's really tough without a Alolan Raichu. I mean, otherwise we could go like Emperors and use Cotton Guard. But we'll see. I might do some other opportunities because in the basic games I used Alolan Raichu and it's a great Pokemon. Just saying, but I might use another one. And maybe buy a few moves for it or such, but we'll eventually see. Okay, it was a physics, so let's give it more attack. Because at this point it needs to basically tap things out. And here you have the Mankey. Unfortunately, it's not level 1. Because normally I would capture level 1 or level 2 Pokemons. And if you want a great nature for Mankey, it's gonna be Anchor Point. Anchor Point is a great ability, and I think Sandveil is the best ability for Sandshrew. I'm not quite sure because I haven't really looked abilities up yet, because since they didn't work in the start of this game. And here you go, we're encountered a Mankey. Let's capture this thing. Okay, it's Impish Anchor Point. Well, I'll still be linking below in the description a link so you actually can see natures. Which natures are rising or decreasing stats. Impish are rising the defense, lowering the special attack. Well, Impish would be good if the Pokemon again were a physical attacker. On the same time, its highest base stat would be a defense, which really aren't a Mankey. So we'll have to get another one. Okay, this training is gonna take a while. But we'll eventually get there. And I'll probably train them off screen. Of course, I'll show you guys the most important things in the game. The next important thing is actually evolving a Pokemon. But I'll showcase that whenever my Pokemon actually can evolve. So how many minutes are we on right now? We are on 25 minutes. Oh yeah, and if you click on the trainer card here, you can see your team and how much money you have. So far I have 2,200. I'll probably ask around if someone wanna donate a Sooth Bell for my for the video, and I'll of course give them a shout out in the video if they want to donate me. Because yeah, because a Sooth Bell is around like 5 to 10k each, and I have so many Thunderbolts on my Thunderstones on my other account, so that wouldn't be necessary for now. Okay. Anyways, let's just stop by here. Okay. All right, guys. Thanks for watching, and remember the description has almost everything you'll need to learn about the Pokemons and such. I'll also link to Pokemon database and Pokemon and Serbi, where you can look up moves and such. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.